What's up, YouTube? It's the guy in the camo hat, and I do not have a hat, and I do not have hair. The reason why I don't have a hat is because I don't have hair. The reason why I don't have hair is because I went as Gru from Despicable Me for Halloween, and let's see, what day was it? It was that weekend. I went to my friend's house, or not house, but her apartment, and I was wearing my hat, and somehow my hat got lost sometime that night. Anyway, it's still at her place. She found it under her bed. I don't know how it got there. But that's why I don't have my hat. Although I have like 8 to 10 other hats that I could be wearing right now. I'm not going to, because I don't want to. However, I have tacos. And I have Copenhagen Wintergreen. Now, I have not done Copenhagen Wintergreen, I believe, on this channel. I may have done it once, but I don't think so. But this is the Camo, the limited edition hunting thing. And if they kept it like this forever, that would be totally okay with me. Except they'd have to do it for all the other flavors as well. I don't know if you can see very well my tin or wall thing, my tower. Oh, I had a brain part. My tower. There's lots and lots of green in there, and the reason for that is, let's see, I started summer in between junior and senior year, so that was 1, 2. I've been dipping about 4 years, and like 3.5, no, 3 of those years was Copenhagen Wintergreen, and I just got burned out on it, and I switched over to straight. I've been basically doing straight the entire time I've had this channel until black came out. But yeah, I did a lot of Copenhagen Wintergreen. I just got sick of the flavor, I guess. But I got another can because I gotta have this for my tower. I just gotta do it. And to be honest, I'm a little disappointed. It's not how I remember it being at all. Copenhagen Wintergreen was actually the first dip I ever dipped. That's a fun fact for you. Yeah. And let's see. That day I think I had maybe 2 lips. I had one. I'll tell the story some other time, but yeah, I had one like around like noonish, and then I had one in the afternoon, and my mouth was just fucking destroyed. Let me tell you what, even dipping as heavily as I do right now, with the Copenhagen Black, which actually isn't really that heavy. I go through like a can maybe once every 5 days or so, but this shit still burns my mouth. Like the first pinch I had of that, it was like, holy shit, this burns. I don't remember. Actually, I do remember it burning a lot the first time I ever did it. But I do have to say that I'm a little disappointed. I think I've had a pinch since I stopped dipping with my buddy, but I don't really remember what it tastes like. But this can, for some reason, like the first pinch I had, or like the first couple, they just didn't taste the way that it used to taste. I don't know if it's just I forgot what it was. And even like right now, I can still get it. Like every now and then, I'll just get a little bit of almost like a, I don't know. It's like almost like a plasticky taste, like along with the mint. I don't know. I think that's just like the wintergreen flavor, but it's got, I don't know. I mean, I've gotten used to it because I've gone through the majority of the can already, but it just tastes, from going from a natural dip, it just tastes a little off. I don't know what it is, but it's just a little, there's something about it that just ain't quite right. Which is weird because the snooze things, I don't really care for the wintergreen snooze things, but all the Camo ones, but I can dip those and they don't taste plasticky. And I really enjoy the mint snooze, and then grizzly mint. I know I haven't done a video in a long time. I'm sorry about that. I just, between having shit to do during times that I wanted to do film videos, my videos being of subpar quality, like there was one, I was gonna do one on the government shutdown, but I was not in the right state of mind, we'll put it that way, when I filmed it, and putting it up here probably wouldn't be the best of ideas. And then by the time that I got around to doing another video, the government shutdown had ended, but I still hadn't gotten paid, so I was going to rant and rave about that. Because, you know, for those of you who don't know, I'm in Army ROTC. I'm contracted, meaning I've signed, saying I'm going to do X amount of years after I graduate as a second lieutenant. And I'm on scholarship, so they're paying for my school. So that's going to be delayed because of the government shutdown. I'm actually having the state pay for my schooling, and the federal government's paying for they're reimbursing me for my rent. But that's probably not going to show up for this semester until February, if not March now, because everything just grinded to a halt. But I get a monthly stipend because I'm a contracted cadet, so I'm on the payroll, and that got frozen, so money was super tight. I'm just finally starting to recover from that. I had negative 30 cents in my bank account for like a week, and I was living off ramen, and I was driving around on fumes. But anyway, that video, I was like super tired and blah, and I've watched like other dipping videos where the people are just like, they just kind of talk like this, and they don't really do much, and it's not really that exciting, and it's like, I don't want to make this, but I have to make it, and you just don't want to watch that shit. So I didn't put that one up. And hold on, I've got crumbs. I have a Cocoa Puff sitting on my floor, and it's bugging the shit out of me, so I'm gonna throw that away real quick. ADD for the win. But yeah, those videos, I think I made one more, but I made like 3 videos about the government shutdown, and I didn't put any of them up because I wasn't happy with any of them. So that's why I haven't put shit up for like the last month. But the government shutdown being over, There are some things I still have to say about that. Even though everything's back up and running, as far as I know, I haven't really been reading the news anymore because I'm getting paid now. But from what I understand, when I read that it had ended, they didn't fix the problem. I don't know if they're working on the budget now, but basically the only thing they did was what you do when you're working on a project, or you've got like a paper due next week. Oh, I'll get to it tomorrow. Tomorrow comes. Oh, I'll get to it tomorrow. Oh, I'll get to it tomorrow. And then it's the night before, and it's like 1 in the morning, and you're like, oh fuck, gotta write a paper. That's pretty much what they did. They just pushed. They said, all right, well, we're gonna allow spending until I think it's February. It's either January or February. So we're not in the clear by any means whatsoever, unless they fix unless they fix the budget. If they did, I'm not aware of that because I don't read the news very much, or I don't read it on a regular basis. But that still isn't fixed to my awareness. Even though the government's running, it's still broken, in my opinion. And the other thing I wanted to talk about is Obamacare. The only way that that's gonna work is if everyone, what is it? I'm sorry, I had like 4 cups of coffee while I was volunteering, so my brain is like right now. But from what I've been listening to the news and stuff like that about that, and I mean, I agree that we have to do something about the healthcare problem. And Obamacare, from what I understand, is basically kind of like he said in the debate for the presidential election in 2012 or whatever it is. That is basically the same thing as like what the Republicans, or what Romney had pretty much for his state. So it's not that it's something, I mean, it's basically approved. It's just they're being really retarded about this whole thing, and they have to, both sides have to just put all their, throw away all their shit, get that chip off their shoulder, and focus on what's best for the American people. And Obamacare is not going to work unless everyone pitches in and does their part. I've watched a couple videos, commentary videos from different people, and what they have said is that I didn't do the research myself, so this is just going off of hearsay. I don't know if it's true or not, but this is the exact same shit that happened when England did the whole public healthcare thing. Canada did the whole public healthcare thing. Like, everyone was up in arms, and it's working fine now. But it's not gonna work unless everybody does their part, which is kind of sad that the country is so divided that nobody's helping each other. Meaning, bleh, hold on, let me rephrase that. Because nobody is helping each other, they're not helping themselves, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Like, because the Democrats and the Republicans are it's basically the same thing as I said before. They're not working towards the common goal, which will benefit everybody. So that's what I have to say on that. And also, I heard in the news, everyone's making a big deal about this, that there's not going to be that there's not background checks for the workers, which I think there should be background checks. The thing that they're saying is, oh, you're going to have a criminal working and accessing your public records and shit like that, which that really doesn't bother me too much, as long as it's not like, I mean, because I personally believe if someone got arrested and convicted of a felony, unless it's like premeditated murder or something like actually like really bad, they should at least have a second chance. And because I know, like, if you have a criminal record, your chances for getting a job are a lot harder, or it's a lot harder to get a job. But I believe that they should get a second chance. And I really don't have a problem with them working and doing stuff in the government like that. And the other thing that really, really pisses me off about the Obamacare thing is that the websites have been down, or were down when it's first released. I mean, that's something that you would expect of some sleazy game company that releases games like Call of Duty and shit like that just to make money, where it's the same game over and over and over again. And oh, we're gonna have all these great online features like GTA 5 with their they released it hyping up the online play, and then everyone bought the game, and the online servers didn't come up for like a 2-week period after the game was released, so everyone was just sitting there with their thumb up their ass waiting for that. But this is the government. This is a government program. Not only that, but it's a controversial one. So I don't understand. I know that it came out like right after the government shut down, but they should have postponed it instead of, and worked out all the kinks instead of just, fuck it, we're doing it live. Just throwing it out there and being like, oh shit, this isn't working. We gotta fix this now. So that was really unprofessional, in my opinion. But yeah, I think it should, in the next couple months, everything should start clicking. Hopefully, it all depends on how much everyone wants to work together, honestly, which is kind of sad. But yeah, my next video that I have for you guys should be exciting. I got something planned for that. You should like it. I may not like it. It all depends on how it goes. Ooh, suspense. Yeah. So I got that, and then I got a bag of Redman Gold Blend. I don't know if I ever did a review on that. I'm gonna have to check. I may have just done the normal Redman, but that shit's good. I will. I'm gonna do a video with that. Because I bought it. I don't know why I bought it, but I have to get rid of it now. And the only way to get rid of it, other than throwing it away, which is a waste of money, considering Redman is fucking expensive, is to put it in my mouth and chew on it, which is its intended use. So, Copenhagen Wintergreen. It's nice every now and then. Really, really like the can design. That is so cool. If they did that for every single flavor, I would be happier than a tornado in a trailer park. This has been the guy in the camo hat, and I'll see y'all later.